Nangaphezu kokucela kwethu, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Muradisi, thank you for the opportunity. I think my time is done.
That was so good. Yes. Woo. Oh, thank you guys so much. A round of applause, please. That was so beautiful. I think what I especially liked about what you said is that it is to impact, transform, and inspire us to be better. And I'm really hoping that that's what these next couple of days are going to be for each and every single one of you standing here. Because, you know, it reminds me of, there's a book that I used to read. It's called, it's by this author called Malcolm Gladwell, né? And the name of the book is called Start With Why. So like, all of us have got an idea of like the life that we want to live. Like we see it very clearly. The life that we want to live, the kind of people we want to be, the kind of businesses we want to run, the kind of impact we want to make in the world. But in order for those things to really be strong and to really have an impact, you have to have a really strong why that you're doing it, you know? It has to come from a deep and authentic place. For instance, with me, my why with television is because when I was young, this little boy, Soweto, I didn't see a lot of people that were like me on TV. But the thing with television is that it opens your minds, it introduces you to new worlds. We're watching Top Billing, we're seeing these amazing weddings and these amazing lives. We watch Generations and we see interesting characters that we wouldn't see in our lives. And through television and through watching these series, I exposed myself to different worlds. And I feel like it gave me a voice. It allowed me to be the person that I am today. And so my reason for getting into television was like, okay, cool. If television did this for me, I feel like it's my responsibility to do the same thing for the next person watching. So in every single thing that I do, I always try to make sure that it is entertaining, of course, that it is inspirational or aspirational. So if you're whatever you're that I'm a part of, yes, you're gonna giggle, you're gonna have a good time, but I want you to walk away with something that you can hold onto and take into your next chapter. And I really hope that today, well, through these couple of days, that you're able to sharpen your why. Have a really strong why, because once you're rooted in that, let me tell you something, you are unstoppable, okay? So let's move things along. Thank you guys so much for indulging me on that one. Can I actually get a round of applause? Because you guys have been amazing. Great, so we're about to have a welcome address from the counselor. I want to make sure I get his name right. Okay, Councillor Thabo Mogotlane, ne? And Otsakoda Mangawong Metro Municipality. Can we please give him a round of applause, everybody? Mr. Mogotlane, thank you very much. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Thank you.
Ke a leboha motsamaisi wa mosebetsi for monyetla o mphang ona. Ke leboha ntate Moruti, ntate Motlamedi, hore be ba re amohetse kwano kerekeng ena e kgolokgolo ya St. Paul. Ki lebohe bahlophisi ba mosebetsi ona o etseditsweng batjha wa tsatsing lena. This is a sign of greater things to come, Muthabanchu. Thabanchu is a place of small and humble beginnings, but of mighty, great endings. You can clap your hands. I'm a strong advocate, Yatabanchu. But I came back home. Everything without fear of contradiction is starting in Muthabanchu. And not far from here in this very yard, Morelinti. Everything started here. Even the town, the settlement here started around in the vicinity of this yard. So here we are at a great place. Even in your governing party, the ANC started in this yard. You can clap for that. The ANC started in this yard. I've got a challenge for you. But you must never leave this premises without visiting the Archbold house just outside here. There's a stone house outside here. It's called Archbold House. One of the first missionaries that arrived here in Thabanchu, that started with the Hosi and all the others that started this settlement around here. So each and every person around here must go and read the stone that's written outside there. It's written, the first modern house north of the Orange River. It's here, just outside there. I want to repeat this one. I'm saying the first modern house north of the Orange River. From Harib, from the Cape up to the first north of the Orange River, the first modern house was built here and is still standing outside there. As a symbol of pride. Kuparlo fita mo, kuparlo ishuta di photo le jwen leo, le teng ka ntle ka mo, re kala re le tsamaisa mo social media. Everything started here. I'm saying that without any fear of contradiction. Everything started here. This church became a center of influence, a sphere of influence. Things happened around this church. The civilization that we see today happened around this church. And I'm happy to see such progressive project coming back and starting again where? Within these promises. And I want to think, visionary, we are always ahead of things. I know I've been speaking in Ntate Muruti wants to start a small, not a zoo, but a small place of keeping animals inside here, because nowadays, but Muruti, I know and I support the dream here high. Obata with such a small thing in the yard here. Harti sebana kireke muna, but cooking, budiking, but this place is visionary. That spirit reigns around here. I'm not going to be long. We'll take a opening speech. I want to make this story. Bochabu Makuku. And Kitolo Kopo Halikatauba empowered. le qeta ho thola career path kapa business path e o batlang ho etsa ka teng, o ska ba stay humble. Stay simple and humble. Huh? Stay simple and humble, because in that way you'll keep on developing and growing. There's this story, ke soposa ke bona tripod. There's a tripod, it's wearing camera here. But surveyors also use a tripod. So this surveyor was setting up tripod. Then he set up a tripod high. The machine that was with a theodolite. Theodolite tripod. Then an old man who said in Kumula around total running. Oh, my son, please, scabby a tripod around here. My son, scabby a tripod around here. Before Mutemo Hulu at Gata Hubu, Mutaka Sitari, Kinalema Ngolo is a Musibitu. Kinalema Ngolo is a Musibitu. How compare like set up a tripod? Let's stay humble. Heart by empowered. How compare like set up a tripod? I can Alema Ngolo. This. I will fit in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Chaos a storm. Kantima set up on tripod high. My favorite tripod high. Hunalimshi and ostrich. And he's very jealous. We be my thing. So it I might take. Ya fitara tripod. Yarra kuluinyana high. Yarra haliena. Again. Now was that or balia. Hazibu balia guy. Stay humble. How to get empowered. The old man says, "Mo ena wa mwana musisi in trouble. Ore patama lie low." This time around, he listened and arobala low. And the ostrich hayamulant. Ha keta ostrich keta khutlela morao e motloela kaofela ha teng ntate moruti o re ntate nkabe ke itse mo ho wena bontsha ostrich e mangolo. Nkabe ke itse mo wena bontsha ostrich mangolo. Again, because mangolo is everything. Nkabe ke itse mona bontsha ostrich. What I was trying to tell you, mche inale a nest around there and ha batli next pela yona ko bolela as what motho a moholo. But you didn't listen. So ke krumolo na batjha ke ba re mameling at all times. Are mameling at all, more especially, are mameling at all times. More especially, how we want to Mujaki, how we want to Muruti, how we about our whole. But how when it's a tipilo who are now, whenever they say something, listen, Skagua Kamangolo, Skator Bunta Ralemangolo, when also the workshop, also the ink of letting, stay humble at all times. The exuberance of the youth must be coupled with humility. Because lona bacha, kilona future ya rona. You are our future, President. More especially you from Tabanchu, expecting more. This place, the only place that has produced more than 2 presidents. The ruling parties of the African Congress are all from here. Like all the time. The councillor, what committee member and I tell them all the time, stay humble. So all the time, all the time, as you get empowered, stay humble and come back, plow back. And then in that way, we'll also multiply. We'll talk of the impact of We'll talk about the transformation. We'll talk about the why. gore na why ke ne ke batla nthwena go feta batho ba leng mona kaofela. A lot of us have been to schools. I've been a teacher for many years. Ha rena career guidance kolong tsa rona. But I think around here, the workshop here will align us. Re tseba gore na re ntse re batla eng re tla ifumanang all at home. Ntate Moruti, let us be baptized once more in this great place, Elin Yaruna, Elin Tabanchu. And then as you go out there, by information around here, let's improve Tabanchu. Let's remember that the first modern house, north of the origin. Kapalivisa mo hai mo standaka sa pele. Ho tswa ko Orange River kwa o lokena kwa lolo feta Johannesburg wa sister tile kai mo Thabanchu ke seo ka montle ka mo ha re seng ka tsona. Ka mantswe ke ne ke batla ho le amohela kaofela. Boemo ba Mangaung. Ha re etseng the best of this opportunity. I thank you. Ke a gola Mr. ke lahlele nthwena kaofela ke tla ba le lona moruti ke gola matsatsi ana kaofela teng tla ne ke hlaga ke sama because we are busy as well organizing heritage I get heritage celebrations go stadium on Saturday. Please pass the word as well. Heritage Day itla mo Thabanchu ka stadium Sambana on Saturday. Kaka 10 o'clock on Saturday. Thank you very much. But let's make the best use of this opportunity. But let's stay humble and let's listen. In that we will progress. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That was so amazing. That was so good. Thank you. Let me grab that for you. Let's give a warm round of applause for Mr. Mokhotane, everybody. Remotely we sing again. Stay what? Oh, I feel like I can't hear you. Stay what? There you go. Stay humble, learn, absorb, come back and empower the next generation. It's like playing relay. You know, like the game relay? It's like you run, like the one in athletics where you're holding a thing, and then you are sprinting and sprinting and sprinting, and then you need to pass it on to the next person, and then they go and they pass it on to the next person. You know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, good, yeah. So it's like relays. Stay. Thank you very much. Okay, so up next, we're going to be getting an address from the lady behind Empower Youth. Ne? She is so incredible. And at the moment, she is the acting general manager for Empower Works, head of Empower Youth. She's your global youth advocate, as well as the BRICS Youth Council working group member. Ooh, I know, right? Ooh. Please give a warm welcome for the incredible Dumi Leroux.
I need two people to join me for this dance. Because ngiyayazi mara ngiyazi and ngifuna ukuyazi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Halala. Okay, that was incredible. At least ngiyayizama iyebo lapho. Ngishilo ngathi ngizoyifunda eThabanchu. Bakhayishile guy. Thank you so much for having us. My name is Dumile Roo. Thank you, Khotso, for such a phenomenal introduction. I represent Empower Works. So Empower Works is the company that has brought this platform to you today. Okay, so we are based in Johannesburg. We're actually a marketing agency. So we've got clients that we do work for events, communications, strategy, PR. But our founder and CEO, Mr. Simpiwe Masiza, about 10 years ago, decided to embark on a journey of impact. So what we then started doing is we branched out and started having Empower Youth, which is this platform. We looked into women, which is Empower Women. We've got Empower Men, and we've got Empower Entrepreneurs. And all of these platforms look at empowering the human ecosystem. So it's young people, it's women, it's men, and entrepreneurs. And we've just introduced a new one called Empower Personal Finance. These platforms aim to impact, to transform, and to grow. They are providing communities with platforms that will allow them to speak, to connect, and be able to unlock the next door that leads you to success. Now, in Destluganisayo, with all the other youth platforms that you've probably been exposed to, is the fact that we are driven by sustainable opportunities that are going to be provided right here in Tabanchu between today and Saturday. We are talking skills development, we're talking job opportunities, we're talking internships, funding for those of you that are in the entrepreneurial space. So I'm sure you can see there's Coca-Cola banners in it. Can you see them? How many of us here have a food business? So you cook every day and you sell. I want you to stand. How many of us? Where's Nono? Ne? Take note. If you are in the food and bev sector, you are operational every day. This is your time. Make sure you stay here till the end of the summit, and God knows what's going to come your way by Saturday, right? We've got many other partners. TITA is here. TITA, the Transport Education Training Authority, has made this happen. Without TITA, we wouldn't be here. So let's give TITA a round of applause. Thank you so much to the CETA that is making sure that they're making a difference in the lives of our young people. And we will have CEO Ms. Mapifo to address you guys later this morning. But let me not be too lengthy because they have given me a time constraint. So I'm just going to tell you all about Empower Youth, show you a few success stories. So you know what stands between you and the end of the summit. And I'll give you 5 tools of how you can unlock success for yourself as a young person. So Empower Youth is a platform that speaks to addressing unemployment. There's triple challenges that young people face every day. There's unemployment, and we've got a staggering rate. Year upon year, it goes up, it goes down, but never really the problems are ever solved, right? So we are a platform that seeks to address the unemployment statistic, and we are trying to eradicate as much as possible within the country. This is our 8th province out of the 9 provinces that we've been to, of which I'll speak to that shortly. Poverty is a big issue. We're addressing exactly that. Inequality is still a case. It's still a narrative, still exists. So Empower Youth wants to bridge the gap between these triple challenges that young people are facing every day. So we started in Orange Farm. This is a picture from our summit in 2022. The platform was then expanded into hosting a number of stages between 2015 and where we are today. So for the past 10 years, Orange Farm has been impacted by this particular platform. What started as a one-day job summit, just exposing you to different careers and sectors, is now a platform that provides sustainable solutions and impact. This is pictures from KZN. We went Kwalundi. and we were able to then impact the same way that you guys are sitting here, the same sort of format we unrolled there. We also then been to Limpopo. We've been to the Northwest, Mafikeng. We're actually headed there again later on in this year, actually, and then Cape Town. So we've done quite a number of provinces, ensuring that young people are left with sustainable opportunities that actually change their life. So I'm going to show you a video now of how we've run the Empower Youth platform in 2023 in Orange Farm, and pretty much it's what you can expect between today and Saturday when we strike down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hashtag. Hashtag. Hashtag.
$241,000 to a staggering 4.9 million people out of work.
Empower youth, that is already sounding like such a positive thing. The Orange Farm Empower Youth Transformation Program.
It's a youth movement by the name of Empower Youth.
The Empower Youth Week. Empower Youth, Empower Youth. Empower Youth is really a property of Empower Works. Empower Youth is a product of Empower Works.
You are the future. You are the future.
Every year, more than 10, 12,000 young people are impacted by the programs.
Before the end of this year, 2023, we will have visited the Eastern Cape, the Northern Cape, the Free State, and we will be left with one province to visit, being the Western Cape.
And whatever that my heart desired was available, but I had to change to get to that place. But if there's one thing I'll tell you is this: remain consistent in showing up.
So be yourself 100%, tap into yourself, and whatever ideas that you have, don't give up, guys.
There's a Transport Education and Training Authority, TETA, that offers scholarships and bursaries.
The young people that know Orange Farm, we are not going to leave you behind. We are putting down money that's going to help you with digital skills. The committee 1.4 million.
Every year at WNRC, we offer 10,000 opportunities to young people.
Find a way of bridging the gap between education as well as employment and employment opportunities.
So it's either you maximize today or walala wasala.
And what our aim is to help you to realize your dreams.
We are the future leaders. You are the Mpos of tomorrow.
The aim of the Empower Youth Week, which is such a progressive initiative that is aimed at advancing the interests of young people.
And so to be able to partner in this initiative is exactly in line with what our vision is.
Any player that is 15, 19, Maupumala, leave your address, your name with the organizers. We will give you a call to give you a try.
But it's important when you get an opportunity, you know that I worked for it, I deserve it, I'm qualified to be here.
We need to create, we need to support these platforms everywhere where there are young people.
Mapule will give you mentorship and will assist you to get funding.
There is appetite for our stories, and we need to start telling our stories as authentic as they are.
Be clear about what it is we want for our lives.
Every single day, it is your duty to take care of you.
So you are going to have an opportunity yokuthi nizopitcha ama business ideas
where we are going to avail a number of bursary opportunities for you to come and apply.
Empower yourself with knowledge so that you know what skills you need to be able then to go and close that particular gap.
You need you to dream. You need you to get employed. You need you to start a business.
And we are excited to be having individuals and partners like Empower Work who have decided that it will come from their heart.
But what helped me to go ahead was to always be willing to learn new things.
Elevator pitch you will use for everything your whole life in any situation.
Outing for sure, no? Outing ukandakand. You know, you just need your mind and you need an idea.
So my message to you is hard work, perseverance, resilience, and put God first.
You can have a basic skill, which is great, but you need to make sure that you are constantly upgrading yourself.
All right. So again, this is what stands between you today and Saturday. Exact same people in a different province came and showed up for themselves just like you're doing today. Nothing different. Same platform, right? So we've been able to impact over 65,000 young people in the country. This is through the hosting of the summit. And this is in person, obviously, and they've been exposed to these opportunities and the information sessions that we bring them when it comes to different sectors and industries. So your opportunities, the value chains, and what is available for you as a young person in today's day and age. We've had over 1 million attendees online. We're streaming right now, so you're live. You're in candid camera for the next 3 days. And over 4,251 opportunities have been provided across the country that speak to jobs, mentorship, funding, and bursaries. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly show you a short video of a success story, and I want you guys to hear it right from the horse's mouth, what Empower Youth has done for her.
My name is Stella Chabalala, who's 31 years old, who's from a small town called Orange Farm. My journey started in 2022, where I attended a program of Empower Youth, that I got information from my friend that there are opportunities there, so I can also join and then tackle some motivational speakers, get inspired, motivated, and then transformed. And after then, we attended to different career exhibitions. You can name them transportation, finance, entrepreneurial. I first started doing the cybersecurity course for 3 months with ATS. Then after completed, I came back. Then they placed us under Talent Hub. After Talent Hub, that's where I got an opportunity to be placed at Corner Life. Through Talent Hub, which they placed me or Corner Life. So the receptionist thing, currently as we're speaking, I've been there for 3 months. Okay, for now, to Bizika RE, which is I receive my funding from this program that they pay every month for this course that I'm enrolled in. Okay, I would like to give my warm and gratitude thanks to all the Empower Youth team, Africa Tikkun, and also their crew who help us through interviews. So I would really like to thank them all.
Okay, so that's Stella. Stella now works. And these people that trained her in Asper's Labs came, found her, put her through Africa Tikkun, and then she got a job through Corner Life. Those are all our stakeholders, people that come and believe in the platform, and they actually recruit and get the young talent that we bring them as Empower Youth. All right, so this is Gugu. Gugu was funded by Coca-Cola. It's business in a box. So she sells food on a day-to-day basis. They came, she got 100,000 worth in infrastructure. I guess in because I blew it. Ne? So we give you 100,000 worth of infrastructure. So she got this, the business in the box, truck. She got equipment, and then with whatever that's left over, you then get stock. So that's again what stands between you and Saturday. Same person, same chair, same platform. Okay, so I'm about to wrap up, and I want to give you 5 tools to improve yourself. Okay, so guys, you've got to find your alternatives. All right. I know that education is currently expensive, but there are now courses online that are free. Okay, so you've got to empower yourself with knowledge. Instead of sitting on Instagram, how many of us here on social media? Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, because you just did the dance, so I know you have TikTok. How many of you, by raising your hand, put your hand up. Higher than that, come on now, nisaba ini. I mean, hello. Exactly. So instead of sitting, there's nothing wrong with sitting on TikTok. Sit on TikTok. I sit on TikTok. I sit on Instagram. I've got a good following. I sit on Facebook, But you've got to make sure that you segment your time. And then you don't empower yourself. You're giving those people money and you're taking away from you. Okay, so find your alternative. Get educated on your cell phone at your fingertip, right? There are online courses that are free that you can actually do that will upskill you. Read more often. So instead of spending 10 hours on social media, spend 5 hours and the other 5, read. I don't like, scientific books. I read like storybooks. And Tandi's in the Abba. I want to sing as exposer. But I want to read story books, interesting books, something that tells you, something that relates to the life that I'm living now is the type of book that I will read. It will enhance your speaking. My English is quite fancy, I know. I didn't get scared there. It's through reading. I'm telling you the tips. Read more often. You will speak better. You will be able to know more again. You'll enhance your knowledge. Identify your skills gap. Within your own community, there are gaps that exist. What have you done about it? So just because salon, no refill na salon, and then nang la no tandi na when the salon. I mean, we can't all be chasing the same type of business. You've got to be strategic in identifying the gap that lies within your community and what problem are you solving by starting that business. Okay, so you've got to think about identifying what gap you're going to need to solve and also what skill is in demand. And you can only do that through research, like I'm saying. The reading, spending time less on social media, more on informing yourself will lead you to all of these things. Find a mentor. Why do you guys think it's important to find a mentor? Can I have one person that's going to tell me? Why is it important? I have a mentor right now. And I will never stop having one. Why is it important to have a mentor? Can I have just a quick... Thank you, my brother. Can I have something nice for him, ne? He had the courage to put his hand up and he's going to speak now. So I give a lot. So he's going to get something from me now.
Bijo laga ke tshepo from Tabancho. Nake rana record label. So nake na hore mentor, because we are not always right as a person. So someone older, I'm more wiser, could actually guide you through some things to do. So mentorship is essential actually for business people. Even if only a student or someone, you always need someone to guide you.
100%. Give him a round of applause. That's correct. And I think Councillor spoke about, as much as it was in the context of staying humble, having somebody above you who's got the wisdom, who's got the know-how and the knowledge is always going to help you to navigate much, much better than you thinking that you've got it all under control by yourself. So somebody who's ran the race, who's been through the journey, knows the do's and the don'ts, it's always better to have that person who you can touch base with before you make a decision so they can give you a yay or a nay, right? And then lastly, guys, I want you to stand up. Okay, stand up. This one is very big for me and I talk about it all the time. It's about showing up for yourself. The fact that you woke up, Eyw Free State, you woke up and you came to empower youth. You didn't even know what we're all about. You didn't know